How's your sales forecasting? When I'm talking to businesses, I often find that a struggle for them is to accurately put together their sales forecast, whether that's 1 week ahead or 1 month or 1 year ahead. We all know that having a better sales forecast allows us to predict our revenue, allocate resources effectively, and also it really helps increase the amount of decision making that you're able to do reflected on the numbers that you have. The other thing that comes out a lot of it is risk mitigation. Having an accurate sales forecast and knowing where it comes from allows you to plan ahead and look for critical things that you may not be thinking about if it wasn't tied to that sales forecast. So here's 3 things that I work through with businesses that I found to really help them. Now, the first thing is you really have to have your sales pipeline, your lead generation. That's a massive component of what the forecast is going to be, but there's a few other things that I want to go over. So the first one is historical review. Now, you could go back 1, 2, 3 years all the way back to see some of the seasonality potential in your business. The other thing to look for inside of historical reviews is what other marketing activities have you done? Whether there was a special promotion, what were the baselines for that? Was there a different offer that you've done in the past that you haven't looked at for a long time? These are things that you can look at. The second thing is market research. So what are your competitors doing? What's the industry trends today? Now, that's not to say that we're going to settle for those trends, but it's a great way for us to look a little bit in the future and understand where we are compared to everyone else. Are we doing better? In that case, great. Let's make sure that we're doubling down on the things that are working. But if we find competitors doing better than we are today, that's a great motivation to push the sales team to ask them the questions, why are we not performing the way that this other group over here is performing? What other ways do we need to look through to better that and to be the best in service? And the third thing is to make sure there's some level of collaboration with your sales team, the finance group, potentially into the manufacturing if you've got products, to make sure that everyone's on the same page when it comes to that sales forecast. Tying it all together allows for a little bit of internal pushing and pulling to make sure that things are reasonable, but also it helps everyone stay a little bit more accountable to the end goal, which is making sure that those sales are going through and that the customers are happy and that they're leaving positive reviews. If you're looking to get a really systematic sales forecasting process with these 3 components, as well as the pipeline and lead generation components as well, why don't you click the button below, or you can reach us out to us at ActionHTX.com. You can book a quick win strategy session call. We can go through these components and help you identify each of them, how they would work inside of your business. I'm Andrew Buchan, your Business Accelerator.